안녕하세요, 여러분. 우리 35회 토픽 2 테스트 35회 마지막 문제를 같이 보도록 하겠습니다. 제 비디오가 도움이 되면 좋아요 버튼, 구독하기 버튼 눌러주세요. 자, 그럼 시작합니다. 처음에는 제가 그냥 읽을 거예요. I will just read one time, sentence by sentence. After reading all at once, we wanna look at each sentence in detail. 인터넷 공간에서의 개인정보 삭제에 관한 법안 제정이 뜨거운 쟁점으로 부각되고 있다. Making a law about personal information removal in the internet space. It is being highlighted as a hot issue. 유럽에서는 이러한 법안이 통과되었고 미국에서도 제한적으로 적용하기로 결정되었다. In Europe, such legislative bill was passed, and in America, it was decided to apply it limitedly. 우리 사회에서도 그간 피해 사례가 잘 알려져 있기 때문인지 찬성 쪽으로 공감대가 형성되어 있는 듯하다. In our society as well, I guess it's because for a while the scam cases are being well known. It seems that the bond of sympathy is being formed toward the agreement. 그러나 이는 이면에 잠재한 부정적 측면을 고려하지 않은 성급한 동조이다. However, this is a haste following to the trend that is not considered the latent negative aspect on the other side. 이 법안이 실행되었을 때 나타날 수 있는 부작용을 생각해 보라. Try thinking about the side effect that can appear when this legislation was implemented. 삭제된 정보가 흉악범에 관한 것이라면, 특정 기업의 부조리나 공직자의 비리를 고발한 기사라면, what if the removed information is the thing about the vicious criminal? What if the removed information is the article that accused the corruption of the public servants or the injustice of the certain enterprise? 법 시행의 결과가 개인뿐만 아니라 사회, 국가의 불행으로 이어지지 않는다고 누가 자신할 수 있겠는가? Who can be confident that the result of the implement of the law is not connected to not only to the individual but also to the society and the country's unhappiness. 예컨대 누군가가 후속 범죄의 대상이 될 수도 있고 과거의 행적을 조작한 후보자가 선거에서 당선될 수도 있다. For example, someone might become a target of the following crime, and the candidate who manipulated his past career path, he might be elected at the election. 개인의 권리를 존중하려는 의도가 장치가 되어서는 안 될 것이다. The intention trying to respect the individual's right, it shall not be become a device. 오케이, 인터넷 공간에서의 개인정보 삭제에 관한 법안 제정이 자, always you have to find out the subject first. That is E. And the main verb is 부각되고 있다. 고 있다. This is present continuous. And 부각되다. This is passive voice of 부각하다. 부각하다. To emphasize. To highlight. 부각되다. To be highlighted. To be emphasized. So 부각되고 있다. It's being emphasized. It's being highlighted. What is being highlighted? 제정. Making the legislation bills. 에 관한 about. 정보 삭제. 어떤 정보 삭제? 개인 정보 삭제. 자, 개인 individual. What is the antonym? The antonym is 단체, group. 개인, individual, 정보, information, 삭제 is remover. 삭제 is a remover, and if you add 하다 after the noun, it becomes a verb to remove, to delete. So some words in Korean with a noun, if you add 하다 verb, it becomes a verb, especially for 한자. Those 한자 noun, if you add 하다, it becomes a verb. So, about the individual information, so personal information remover of, so this A is of, so it means equals to, equals in or of in the internet space, 공간, space. This is 신호 캐릭터. 공, it means void, empty. 간, it means between. Between two objects, there is a void, empty space. So it's a space. 공간. So there are some words that has 공. 공 means air, empty. So 공기, empty energy. So it's an air. Air can be converted into wind. It has energy. So air is the empty, void energy. Making the legislation about the personal information remover in the internet space, it is being highlighted 어떻게? As 으로, as 뜨거운 쟁점, hot issue. 자, 쟁점, issue입니다. So, hot issue. 자, 쟁, it's also 신호 character. 신호 character, it has meaning. So, 쟁, it means fight. 점 is a point. So, it's a fighting point, discussion point, issue. Making a legislation about private information remover in the internet space, it's being highlighted as a hot issue. 유럽에서는 in Europe 이러한 법안이 자 this is the subject and this 는 is the subject marker too. In this case, 는 is there to emphasize this phrase. 유럽에서는 in Europe. The subject markers 은, 는, 이가 they should attached combined with a noun. But here it's a noun, it's a phrase. And also 유럽에서 in Europe it's not a subject, it's not a topic in this sentence. Then why we have to add the subject? Subject marker is added to a phrase that the writer wants to have the emphasis on. So in Europe, 이러한 법안이, now this is the subject. 이러한 법안, such, 법, it means law. 안 is the agenda. So it can be a bill, agenda, or bill. So legislative bill. Such legislative bill 통과되다. 자, same as here. 자, 하다 verb is active voice. 되다 with another noun is a passive voice because 되다 it means become. Okay, so same thing. Active voice 통과되다 to become past. To be past. It's a passive voice. So this legislative bill was passed because double S under this one is the past tense, so it was passed. And 그리고 미국에서도 in America as well to also 제한적으로 적으로 is to make an adverb. If you see 적으로 ending, I mean 적으로 suffix with a noun, it's an adverb. So 제한, limitation, 제한적으로, limitedly, 적으로 suffix, it indicates adverb. same, 적용하다, to apply, 기로 결정하다. decide to, but here 결정되었다. It's a passive voice. 결정하다, to decide. 결정되다, to be decided. So 기로 결정되었다. It was decided because double S under, so it was decided. It was decided to apply the law limitedly in America as well. 우리 사회에서도 in our society as well 그간 for a while 자 그간 is same as 그동안 synonym 그동안 for a while so this can here is same as here can because this can is single character it means between so between those times so for a while 피해 사례가 잘 알려져 있기 때문인지 자 we can break here because here 인지 it means I guess I assume so assuming 기 때문이다 because and this key always combined with the infinite stem of the word so 있다 it is infinite stem so I guess it's because 잘 알려져 있다. 자, 알려져 있다. It goes together. 알려져 있다. 알다. It's a verb to know. 알리다 is to inform. You let someone know. So it's to inform. 알려지다. This is two words together becomes and 알려. This is the conjugate stem of 알리다 to inform, to become informed. So it means to be known. Become informed, to be known. Here it says 알려져 있다. Okay, this is even three words together. This is compound of three different words. One, 알려. 알려. It's from here, 알리다, 알려. 자, 져. This is from 지다. 지다 is the infinitive. And 져 is the conjugated. Same. 알리다 is infinitive. 알려 is the conjugated. Because whenever more than two words combine together, the first word should be in the conjugated stem form. That's why. So 알려져 있다. 있다 exist. So together it means it exists, be known. So you can translate as being known. Being known 어떻게? 잘, well, What is well known? That is the subject marker가. 자, 피해 is damage. Damage. 사례 is case. Okay, what kind of damage is it? It's the damage from leaking your 개인정보, personal information. That's why they are making the law about deleting the personal information. Actually, in Korean, we don't talk specifically what is that case. So you have to follow the flow. In this case, it's the scam, damage. From what? 개인정보, the personal information leaking. It implies that, 그쵸? That's why they're talking about the remover or deleting the personal information, because otherwise they might use your personal information to steal something out of you. That's why the 피해 is that damage from stealing your personal information. So those scammed cases are well being known. Okay, so let's translate until here. 우리 사회에서도 in our society as well, 그간 피해 사례가 잘 알려져 있기 때문인지, assuming that it's because those scam cases are being well known for a while, 찬성적으로 공감대가 형성되어 있는 듯하다, 는 듯하다. It seems that. 자, 형성되다. This is passive voice. As we've seen before, if you add 하다 after noun, which is 형성. 형성 is a noun. It means form. So 형성하다, to form. 형성되다, to be formed. So if you add 되다 after a noun, it becomes a passive voice. Or if you add 치다 after another verb, it becomes a passive voice too. 형성되다, to be formed, 되어 있다, it's being formed. Why it's being formed? Because of 있다. Here too, 있다, 알려져 있다, being well known. So it seems that what is being formed, that is 가, the topic marker, subject marker 가. 공감대, 자, this is also 신호 character. So 공, it means together, together, 감, feeling, 대 is the range of the feeling together. So 공감 is sympathy. So 공감, sympathy, 대 is the range. So you can say bond. The bond of sympathy, it is being formed 으로, towards, to the side, 쪽 side, 찬성, agreement. 자, what is the antonym of 찬성? That is 반대. 우리 사회에서도 in our society as well, 그간 피해 사례가 잘 알려져 있기 때문인지, assuming that it's because the scammed cases of the private information is being well known for a while, it seems that the bond of sympathy is being formed towards agreement. 그러나 이는 이면에 잠재한 부정적 측면을 고려하지 않은 성급한 동조이다. However, 이는 this is 이다, it is, MR is 성급한, it's a rush, it's a haste. 자, 동조, 동, movement, 조, trend. So you're following the trend. So if you know the 신호 character, it's really easy. You don't have to memorize the 신호 character though, but you have to know this 동. It can be the same or it can be movement. 조 is a trend. So it's a haste following the trend that is not 지 않은, that's not 고려하다. consider. 자, consider what information is 을. the 측면. 자, 측 it means side. 면 is the aspect. So it's a side aspect. So it's a different aspect. What kind of different aspect? 부정적. Negative. It's a negative aspect that is 잠재한, latent. 면. It means face. So it's a side face. And this is different face. So it's a different aspect. 네, it means different. So it's a different aspect. Okay, let's translate this sentence again. However, this is the haste following the trend that is not considered the potential negative aspect on the different side. 이 법안이 실행되었을 때, when. So 이 법안이, this is the subject. So when this law agenda, the legislative bill 실행되다. 자, same as this one. 형성하다, 형성되다. 실행하다, implement. 실행되다, to be implemented. Double S under there, so it was implemented. When this legislative agenda was implemented, 나타날 수 있는 부작용. 자, 부작용. Side effect. 자, what kind of side effect? That can appear. 나타날 수 있는. 자, this parenthesis modifies side effect. And real under 수 있다. This is can. The side effect that can 나타나다. Appear. 생각해보라. 자, 보다 with another verb. It's not see or nor watch. It's just try. So try thinking what information is it? Okay, and la ending is when you command other people. It's imperative ending. So, 생각해보라. Try thinking. I command you to think. The imperative. So try thinking what? Side effect that can appear when this law was implemented. 삭제된 정보가 자, 가 subject so 삭제하다 to delete. It's a active voice to remove. 삭제되다 to be removed. So 삭제된 정보가 the information that was removed. Why? Because single neon under past tense. If the verb is before a noun, single neon under the infinitive stem of a verb, this is for in past tense. So 삭제된 정보, the information that was deleted, 흉악범에 관한 것이라면, what if? So what if the deleted information is the thing, 것ting에 관한 about 흉악범. 자, 흉 is ugly. 악, it means bad, crime or criminal. So 흉악범 is vicious criminal. What if the deleted information is the article that accused? 자, same thing. 고발하다 to accuse. Single neon under is in past tense. So the article that someone accused what? 비리. The corruption of 공직자. 자, 공 it means public. 직 vocation job. 자, person. Public job person. So it's a public servant. 나 or 자 부조리 조리 is something makes sense. 부, it means not. Not justice. Not justice. It doesn't make sense. Not justice. So injustice of the certain 특정, certain 기업, cooperation, or enterprise. Okay, let's translate this sentence again. What if removed information is the thing about the vicious criminal? What if it's the article that people accused the corruption of the public servants or the injustice of the certain enterprise? 법 시행의 결과가 subject marker. So the result of the law enforcement or implementation. 개인뿐만 아니라 it's not. Not 뿐만, only. So it's not only the individual, but also is implied. But also the society and the countries, apostrophe S or of, 불행. 불, it's not. Sometimes it's 불, sometimes it's 부. Not 행, happiness. So 불행 is not happiness, unhappiness. 으로, to the unhappiness. 이어, connect. 지다, become. So be connected. 이어지지 않는다고. 지 않는다. Not. 이어지지 않는다. Not be connected. 다고. That. 누가 자신할 수 있겠는가? all together. It means who can be confident. 다고 누가 자신할 수 있겠는가? Who can be confident to say that? The result of the law enforcement is not connected to the unhappiness, not only to the unhappiness of the individual, but also unhappiness of the society and the country. 예컨대, for example. 예컨대 is same as 예를 들면, or 예를 들어. 예컨대 예를 들면 누군가가 someone, subject marker, so 누군가 is the subject, someone, 후속, who it means after, 속 is the continuous sequence, so the after sequence, following, 후속, following, 범죄, crime, 죄, sin. So 범죄 together, crime, of, or apostrophe s, 대상, target. 대상이 될 수도 있고, real under 수도 있다. This is an expression, might, real under 수도 있다. Might. So someone might 되다, someone might become the target of the following crime. 그리고 and 과거의 행적을 조작한 후보자가, 후보자가 subject, 후보자 candidate. What kind of candidate is it? 조작한. 조작하다 is a verb meaning manipulate, and single neon under is in past tense. So the candidates who manipulated, so this parenthesis modifies the following 후보자. 과거, in the past. The past, 행, it means behavior. 적 is the trace, behavior or his performance or his career. The 행적 is the past, the course of his life, the course of his career. In the past, 선거에서, in the election, 선 is the 선, it means pick. 거, it means erect.